Hey folks, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play Gran Turismo. And last time I won the last race that was left that I could enter without having an international A-class license. That pretty much means we need an international A-class license. Let's go to the high-speed ring. It is a time trial in the high-speed ring. Let's load it. Lap time from start to finish will be measured. Since this is a time trial on a full course, all the driving techniques I've learned are required. Okay. I'll try it with an automatic. I'm not actually sure which I'm faster driving with. I have an easier time driving with an automatic. That doesn't necessarily mean it's faster. It's a pleasant looking little car, isn't it, folks? Allowed to continue gradually building speed. I don't even remember what the time was for this. Was it 1:07 or something? If so, that corner exit may be all the difference. 3, 4, 5... Pass! That's a pretty good time, right? Bronze prize? Sure. I'll accept it. What do you mean you don't remember my name? Why would you not remember my name? I don't understand. I don't understand. Fine. I can't remember for sure if this is the way that I put my name in before, but you all know who I am. I'm B Vulture. I'm B Vulture, man. Let's try the next session. Grand Valley. Okay. What are we driving in Grand Valley time trial? This car again. Well, okay. As long as we can get through the those particular turns where I might be concerned about having issues. You know, weight transfer issues. Oh, whoops. I didn't quite mean to do that. I didn't actually mean to, you know, sort of niche that. It's the problem with digital controls versus analog, folks. You tap a analog, or you tap a digital D-pad, and you know, the car swerves, because that's all you're telling it is go left, go left, go left. It's up to the game / input to determine whether or not you mean go left, go left, go left, or oh my god, it's an emergency, left must happen now or all will die. So far this has been a very clean lap. I don't know if it's a fast lap. Sort of has very long, lopey gears, doesn't it? Ain't necessarily a bad thing. As far as a just good driving experience, I'm sure it's actually quite nice to have those kinds of gears. Again, this lap feels slow. Of course, the issue is, lap that sometimes feels slow is actually quite fast. I don't know whether that will play out here. 2 minutes 63, or 2 minutes 68.3. Well, let's see. Bronze prize! Woo! B Vulture wins. Wait. Oh. I went past Special Stage Route 5 for some reason. Well, let's try Special Stage Route 5. What's going on here, Holmes? Actually, I was pressing... Yeah, I thought I had to click over so that I would select the next one. I didn't realize that after you passed, it would automatically pick it. Anyways, Special Stage Route 5 in a Dodge Viper. Well, in theory, I should be driving a Dodge Viper, especially a closed-top one like this. Should be old hat for me, right, folks? This should be simple. We'll see if it's simple. Yeah. This is not a good lap at all, folks. I can tell that already. Some parts I'm taking way too fast, other parts I'm taking way too slow. Now, not knowing what the goal time was, I think I've probably whiffed on it here. Failure. Try again. It was 1 minute 30 seconds, so I was off by like 2-3 seconds. That's not very good. That doesn't seem like a lot of time, but in terms of racing, it sort of is. There is something in some race series known as the 107% rule. It may be different percentages in different racing series, come to think of it, but concept is always pretty much the same. That, oh jeez, that was bad. I didn't need to hit that wall. Is that if a car cannot qualify in 107% of the fastest qualifier's time, that driver/car combination, whatever you want to call it, is considered too slow to be competitive enough to even start the race, and they will not allow that person to compete. That was going great until right there. As fun and entertaining as it is, I'm thinking that excessive tire squealing and that sort of thing in this event is probably bad. Now it's an improvement. Try it again. This time try not to skirt against the walls that you barely need to not skirt against. I'm telling you folks at home like you're the ones that are doing this. It's me. I'm the one that's doing it, Geez, even then, even after all that, I feel like I still probably skirted that wall a little bit. Yeah, problem I end up having at this, folks, is I don't know if I'm doing better or worse on a lap, more or less until it's too late. Because the first time I really feel like mentally able to... Oh! Well, within a second. First time I feel mentally able to sort of take a look at the lap time as it counts up there is sort of heading into that last turn. If the lap were good, by that point I would probably already know, or not. That wasn't very good. Let's just try again. I was hitting too many ones. It was just not gonna... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go in reverse! 2, 1... Oh, okay, we're okay. Shouldn't actually work, folks, but it does. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? That was just plain terrible. This be enough? Lord only knows. 7:28, 29. Bah, no. Actually, slower by a fair bit than that previous best attempt. Well, I think if this shows us anything, folks, it's that the special stages are not kind to me. Because I blame their lack of kindness for my poor lap times. I believe that much is clear. That seemed pretty good. That wasn't the greatest treatment of that hairpin. That hairpin is always going to be kind of messy. right? Maybe? Maybe not? That last complex of turns wasn't stellar. 7, 20, 29... Pass! Ah, bronze prize, you are so beautiful. Oh, deep forest time trial. Deep forest is not one of my strong suits either. Basically, none of the tracks are my strong suit, folks, except maybe the test course, and the high-speed ring, and maybe Trial Mountain. Alright, it's another race in a Viper in the deep forest. That's alright, I've had to race the Viper in the deep forest before, so in a sense it's not that odd. Was it going this direction though? I think it was deep forest backwards in the normal Car Cup. That's alright, folks. We'll figure it out. I think the issue that I'm going to have here is that it will disqualify me if I get all 4 wheels off, like that. Yeah. I've been taking not exactly huge shortcuts, but places where I can sort of... It helps to be able to combine a series of turns into just sort of one go. You just sort of cut a little bit of corner there. Up again with failure. Because of the, yeah. I will sometimes use those walls, too. Can't do that. No, sir, no how. Whew. I may get this A-Class International license then, but the question becomes, folks, will I have the talent to use it? You can answer that for yourselves, but I think we all really know. Deep down in our hearts, what Bobo's capable of, and what he isn't. Always, always. Okay. I need to just hit the brakes before I get there. I need to not be trying to swing the car around in a slide like I ordinarily would, because if I do that, I'm gonna end up swinging too much of the car off the track, and the divine powers that be in charge of the Gran Turismoing. Oh, already. I didn't quite get to that turn this time, huh? Oh, that wasn't actually the end of the run there. I thought it was, because I thought I had managed to get all 4 wheels off. Wow. That was pretty much the way that you drive them in the modern games, but now, having played so much of this game, that feels very disorienting. Too much power! I wonder whether or not the game itself could... Actually, I could probably view a replay, couldn't I? It would show me exactly how they would go through and get the, like, gold time or whatever. Well, this time I managed to not crash. And I'm clearly not going to get fastest time, but now I just have to be curious about where there are other potential hazards along this course. Ah. Took hitting that thing that hard as death, too. Oh, I should have... I keep forgetting. I mean to actually look and see what... Because you can view a replay, I think, of the computer doing it right. Then again, maybe that is another thing, where it's like that is a feature in future games, not this one. But I believe they have a replay of, like, how to actually... take all of the super cool license tests. Whoops. I wonder if on a course as crazy as this one, just plain managing to get through will be enough to get me my international A license. Probably not. No, GT Gold, GT Silver. Thanks, guys. Nope, I guess they don't have one to show you. You just gotta figure it out. Well, I'd hate to go through this entire video and not end up getting the A-Class International License. Even if I don't, though, I feel like I'm probably gonna end up saving this. Because we've made some progress. Oh, whoops. It's an old habit, folks. It's an old habit of taking shortcuts that truly work for everything in this game outside of taking this one test. Not necessarily intended to do lots and lots of power slides, it's just that sort of ends up being how this Viper rolls. Rolls sideways. And again, come to think of it, I have no idea what the actual target time is. I could already be killing it. Doubtful, but possible. That wasn't the right way to take that turn. I just didn't want to fall off the track. On the off chance this is anywhere near a time that would allow me to fail. Pass. Oh, I should have seen what that time was. 1:24. I think it was like within a few tenths. That would have almost done it. On this track, I think I just need to figure out how to get a clean lap in. The rest of it will take care of itself. Well, here's to hoping anyways. 1:24. I now know what the time is. Mendoza. Yeah, this isn't the best lap. I'm just gonna exit. I know I just said, just get in a clean lap. I don't care, that one was untidy enough from the word go that I just couldn't accept it. It'll be heartbreaking to get all the way back up there again, through this track, and then find out, nope, I'm sorry, you were off by a couple of thousandths. Not the fastest way through the corner, but it's okay. Oh, that was all messed up. This is actually the place when I was initially thinking, you know, this might be, I think it would be possible to make a Let's Play of Gran Turismo that worked. Even though most people seem to think that racing games would be a terrible idea. This was the one place that really gave me pause. The license tests. Especially the later, difficult license tests. Where I realized, I'm going to be at this for some time. Perhaps this won't be very good footage. This won't be excellent viewing for all the fans at home. I suppose I always could have done with this is not try to do live commentary. And, instead, just recorded footage of it and then come back and done dub-over commentary later. And instead of actually doing anything related to, like, gotta steer, or whatever my commentary is actually like, I'm now braking too early. It's a little bit like Legend of Dragoon with the addition system. You can't hit too early, you can't hit too late, or your addition will be all messed up. But yeah, just like done like something of me like reading poetry or something. Well, maybe not poetry, but seditious poetry as shown to me by mysterious JG or JG Mystery. This turned out a right pleasant lap thus far. (17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22... Pass! Woohoo! Bronze motherfucking prize, motherfucker! Autumn Ring. Is this the full course, or is this the tiny one? TVR Griffith. Probably the full one. Yes, this is the start-finish of the full course. You'll notice, actually, that during ordinary races and qualifying things and things like that, you would ordinarily have a little map in the lower left corner of the screen. They've taken that away here because they want to know that you just know everything by heart. Ah, yes, they won't accept you jumping over those little shortcuts. You know, the ones that you use on the Autumn Ring when you're racing the Autumn Ring Mini. Alright. This could be slightly more difficult because I don't generally run the full Autumn Ring. There aren't that many events that use the full Autumn Ring in this or other Gran Turismo games. There's usually like one. Again, I didn't check what the actual time I'm supposed to be getting out of this is, so maybe that would have been a good idea to have done. Oh, that was the chicane. For some reason I was thinking it was a broad sweeping left turn instead of a little switchback. Well, I kept it on the track just in case it's a ludicrously easy time, but that wasn't a very good lap. I imagine we will have failed. Yes. Try again. I had 1 minute 27, so yeah. We need 3 seconds faster than that. We can find 3 seconds in here, can't we, folks? If we can't, we're going to be in terrible shape. Alright. Well, that was too bad. Sort of a nice, graceful, gentle slide into oblivion. Or into failure, whatever you want to call it. Go. That seems like a nice tidy run through that first bit. Go. Oof. So frightened of the sides of the track now. Which I suppose you should be at all times. But, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, man, but only by 2/10, I think. Oh no, 27. No, by 3 2/10. Okay, so this is currently eluding me. This is a track that I can get around. It's a matter of not being able to get around quickly enough. I can't get around this track, Quigley. You must help me improve my lap times, Quigley. Right now, I am down under the bottom of the timesheets, and I must reach the top. That was better. Still not good. Oh, what? Come on. That was barely going completely over the rumble strips. That was going to be a good time, too. Nah, nah, nah. Going to register a good time. One thing you can do if you're completely lost as to what to do on a given track, or where to brake or anything like that, look at the track surface itself. In this game at least, and probably in a lot of circuits in real life, you will notice there are darker patches. Certain parts of the track where racer after racer after racer has found that they needed to stamp on the brakes in order to drive properly, in order to get around the track. Alright, I'm sort of behind things here now. 2, 3, 4... No, a far better failing time. That one was within a second of being a passing time. It was within a second of being a pastime. It's a favorite pastime of mine. Yeah. I'm just checking again to make sure that my microphone is working. I just hope and pray that it is. This is actually at the end of a long recording session that I did where I synced everything up on my recording device at the very beginning. Did a bunch of Legend of Dragoon right before this, so... hopefully this all still works. Oh! I know. What's interesting is that I know that a certain number of people are, and I mean honestly, if I wanted to follow this series, I would probably end up doing it myself as well. But a lot of people that are watching this video, I believe, aren't even really watching the video. They're just listening. Just go. Just hit the wall. And so occasionally I'll just be talking about something. And I mean, you know, if you're not watching the video, you're actually doing something else, you're in another tab, you're doing a work-related task, you might not even be looking at your screen, you just got it playing on a speaker and you're wandering around your house. I don't know how it is that you listen to Bobo the Vulture's LPs. As long as you do. But I'll be going on talking about something seemingly normal, and then I'll just go, "Ow!" or something like that. Like I'm hopefully not about to do with this turn. I didn't. Yay! Alright, let's master that exit. Well, I survived. I don't know that it's going to be enough to get me across. Nope. But hey, by less than 1/10 of 1 second. This is truly progress. But, yeah, I'll just be having a, talking about like, oh, well, there are lots of circuits that used to be on the F1 calendar that no longer are, like, the A1 ring in Austria, and then of course there was always the venue in Indianapolis where they used to host the United States Grand Prix, although they have one in Austin now. Whoa! It's something that you could, quite possible, even likely that you would hear in one of these videos. I'm wondering if that ever catches you folks off guard. And if it does, what you do to cope with the power of Bobo Mobo. Whoops. Not that great an exit. But that wasn't a bad run through that contrast there, actually. I desperately needed to brake earlier there, but 20, 22, 23. Hey! Success. Success being victory, being passing time, mountain time trial. Pfft. Come on. You got anything good? What just happened? Okay, there we go. Don't scare me like that, game. Convincing me that all of my hard work and effort have been for naught. I would not want for naught else. Or I would want for naught again. You know what I'm talking about. Sounds out. Stand up. This will hopefully be not too bad. The Trial Mountain run here. Although I believe we learned in one of the other license tests that what I did there was not the fast way to take that turn. Again, folks, this game isn't out to, like, get you. It's not making these tests, like, super impossible. Because they do want the average player to be able to, like, beat the ultimate level, or at least reach the ultimate competitions and all that stuff. And do okay. They're not out to get you. Fail? What? Are you out to get me? Oh, okay. I was over by a second. Alright. That's fine. We'll work that out, folks. We can work it down. Oh, we can work it down. So what do you want to bet the final stage is going to be with a special stage R11 and a TVR Tuscan or whatever that thing is? Not the best corner exit there, of course. Well, maybe I can use that to my advantage. Now, that was a better exit through that particular turn. Did that translate to a better overall lap time, or did I already screw that lap up? I didn't mean to be on that side for that turn. Oh, man. Nerve-wracking, right? You folks as nervous about all this as I am? 32.955. Pass! Alright. The Vulture. And just a stage. Route 11 time trial. You know how much fun this is going to be, folks? If you guess not very, you're right! Alright. This is a long and complicated course. No shit. Study the course and try to achieve the lowest possible time. Fantastic. 2:14. Ugh. Ugh. At least I can say I know it pretty well by this point. Not that I know how to drive it well or quickly or anything, just that I know, like, the order of turns and stuff. Alright, let's just go again. I know the track. Just gotta do it. Get in one good lap. You know how much fun I've had going through this race course and TVRs before. Actually, that reminds me, there's a replay that I need to show you guys of me racing through here with the TVR. Well, I was doing it for money. That was particularly interesting. Especially if you're interested in screw-ups. Which you must be, you're watching my channel. Ha 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 ha, take that, Bobo the Vulture. Nobody likes you. I don't even know why I'm bothering to look. I'm not going to have any good idea of... That was a terrible, and it was clean. I didn't hit anything, but that was a terrible time getting through there. Yep, I'm being quiet and concentrating. You may have noticed, but maybe you didn't. 2 minutes 13? 2 minutes 15? What time that I'm not quite going to get was it? 2 minutes 14. Now I was just split the difference between my guesses there. Well, alright. Some of these corners have gone very slowly, other ones have gone quite well, if I'm honest. That went rather poorly. That took less time. Oh, I technically made contact with that thing. This is not going too badly, although in the second that I took to say that, things started going very badly. Up here, I just need to make sure to brake very early. Like the moment that I can see this complex is coming up. Ten, 11, 12, 13, boo! Well, I'm actually a lot closer than I expected to be. Maybe you folks expected more of me. I certainly didn't. I'm chuffed to bits. Yeah, that deserved a fail. If your car just comes to a complete stop and then starts scooting sideways at a 90-degree angle from the direction that you have been headed, you've probably done something wrong. I'm no expert, clearly. Yet I feel like in my many years of Gran Turismoing experience, I've learned that much. Sorry folks, I was trying to scratch my nose. It's an important part of a fast lap, is having a nose that doesn't itch. In case you were wondering, that terrible knock at the microphone that my mic just made did not accomplish the task anyway. Well, I completely lost all that good momentum I had coming in here. Now, we'll see, though. It's a long lap, plenty of opportunities to do well and poorly. Jeez, just really the shifting weight of the thing. Full acceleration out of there. Probably still not going to be enough. No, not even close. Failure, failure, failure. Yes, let's all sing the Sampo song about how I'm a failure. Does everybody know the words? You ought to. I wonder how long this video is going to turn out, or whether or not I'm going to split it up into multiple parts. The possibilities, man, they are massive. For that matter, I honestly don't remember what the last test is. It's a secret surprise. It won't let you skip ahead to it. Come on, tell me I'm showing steady improvement. I anticipate that somebody took it upon themselves at that point in time to leave a comment in the comments below that just reads, "You're showing steady improvement." Thanks, whatever Let's Play fan you are. I appreciate your feedback. Though I wonder at its truthfulness. Though I wonder what's in a wonder ball. Once again, that set of corners doesn't go very well. This is a problem I tend to find. I get one or two good corners out at a go. And then beyond that, you're asking way too much to get anything else. 2 consecutive good corners, that's what you get out of Bobo the Vulture. I'm gonna guess this is too slow again as well. 13, 14, yep, 15. This might even be the slowest yet. You know, it'd be nice, actually, if you could, in this game, without reloading, and they could alter the lap time for it, but, instead of just having the from a standing start lap like this, do like a lot of games, and that was terrible. Do like a lot of games though, and just let you keep lapping. They would have to adjust the lap time because obviously, like, each lap after the first would be done from a rolling start as opposed to a standing start. But you could do it. That's right, folks. I just talked about rolling start. I'm not even playing Daytona USA. Rolling start. Rolling start. I swear, arcade games from Sega in like the mid to late 90s just had the best music of all games. That's gonna end the lap. Car just sort of... But, in case you folks didn't realize the difference, like, what rolling start meant was, this is a standing start, when your car is at a... is at a complete stop. That is a standing start. Rolling start is if when your car crosses the start-finish line to start the race, it's already moving. Like that often tends to get done with oval races. Just because if you have everybody at a standing start on an oval race, it takes them a long time. It takes them a while to get up to speed, and before everybody's sort of traveling at their sort of general rate of race pace, while people are all sort of getting up to that still, is the time that you are most likely to have something bad happen on the track. People hitting each other, that sort of thing. You'll more traditionally have a rolling start in North American racing, although still occasionally have standing starts for things. But again, that may be sort of some of the emphasis on oval racing that you get in the United States. There. That was a good way through there. This is a better lap. I don't know if it's better enough. It was a better lap. How did it end up worse? Did I lose it all in that last turn? I didn't think I took that last turn that poorly. I thought I was ahead on time heading in there. Again, this is a difficult thing that, well, I mean, not a difficult thing, it's just a fact of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have. Maybe it's actually sort of like, I'm noticing it because I remember another racing game I had around this time, F1 2000 for the PlayStation 1. Obviously, that came out a few years after this. But they would have a little guy, they would have like a radio guy that would like say, give you advice and stuff, or not advice, but just give you information as you're racing along. And like if you were in qualifying, he would tell you, like basically they have the tracks split up into 3 sections. They'll just have subdivisions of 3 for the track. It'll be split 1, split 2, split 3, or sector 1, sector 2, sector 3, depending on who you're asking and what you're talking about. But in that game, the radio guy would come on and say, you're faster at that split, or you're slower at that split, than like whatever your like previous laps and best time had been, or whatever. And so you have an idea of, okay, you're doing a good lap. You want to keep this one going, or this lap is already screwed up, maybe you just want to give it up, or whatever, I don't know. They would also tell you how far behind you were of whoever the next person up in the order in the race was. You know, they would say, like, you're about 2 seconds behind Michael Schumacher, or you're about a minute ahead of Mika Hakkinen, depending on, like, how quickly you were. If you were in first place, they would obviously just tell you about who's behind you. Yes! Finally! Finally. Bronze. So excited about bronze. Special, and it won't even tell you what this is. IA class final test. See these? It tells you, oh, it's time trial. It's the ultimate test. God, catch 'em all. God, catch 'em all. Alright, what is the ultimate test, folks? I don't even remember. What is the ultimate test? load it up. Let's see. Load it up, I'll knock it out of the park. Your lap time from the start-finish line will be measured. This is the Grand Valley course done backwards. There's a series of unfamiliar corners. Try to keep a smooth racing line without losing speed. Test car is a Dodge Viper. You gotta do it in 2 minutes. Grand Valley backwards? I've done Grand Valley backwards. I know this track backwards and forwards. You don't know me. Oh, it's the full circuit. Okay. I think I probably still have done this backwards. I don't remember specifically, though. And I know at some point in my life I've raced this backwards. I know what the layout's going to be, folks. Don't worry. Although, again, I've forgotten what time I'm supposed to get it in. I think it was around 2 minutes. Series of unfamiliar corners. Oh, that went. It's a minute 59 seconds. So yeah, minute 59. Just under 2 minutes. I gotta come in under 2 minutes. Under a minute 59 actually, but you know. They couldn't have just said 2 minutes, huh? Make this last test look cool. 2 minutes. We bet you can't do this in 2 minutes flat. Because apparently that would have been far easier than this challenge that they want us to do. Okay. I just have to get the most out of this awesome V10 engine. Its massive power is awesome. There is nothing but the driver, the car, and the road. All other things, like the fact that I'm in a tunnel, are irrelevant. Well, that was very nearly a fail. Man, this is a series of unfamiliar corners. Alright, gotta go down this way. I was wondering why it seemed like I had an awful lot of time. I no longer have an awful lot of time. I may well not have enough time. No, I was just slapping my leg there, folks, in frustration, because the weight balance of the car caused it to pivot over to the right, even though I was steering to the left. But that's that turn, that's that hairpin here at Grand Valley that they like to use for that whole idea of, oh, you know, if you're carrying a lot of speed into this corner, it's difficult to brake, and, well, that's gonna be a failure anyway. Well, this isn't so bad, actually. I think this may be easier than Special Stage R11 backwards. I think it may be, but it will turn out it's not. Time will tell. But that will turn out to be the case. It's okay, folks. After this, no more license tests. Ever! Well, until I do, let's play Gran Turismo 2. If that ever happens. That was a very terrible go through those turns. I get the feeling, though, that this is one where you don't have to put in a great time. You just have to be able to get through. I have no scientific evidence, obviously, to back this up. Although, that said, I believe I am putting in a spectacularly bad lap right now. This lap might not be good enough. Well, I don't know. I got almost half a minute left to be able to take on the final challenges of Grand Valley. And this one turn that really is the final challenge of Grand Valley. What? No! If I were using an emulator, being a cheat axor, I'd pretty much make a save state coming up to that turn. Or use the rewind space-time feature in so many emulators. I'm not doing that, though. I'm playing this game. I'm doing it live. On my own. Come on, awesome V10 engine. Let's go, Tenjiku. I know, it doesn't make any sense. It only makes sense as relates to Let's Play Together Sun. That was a fun Let's Play. It was a fun little game. It never ended. Much like Gran Turismo, you just keep playing this forever and ever and ever. And I mean, I guess that did end. It just had an ending scene that was so unfulfilling, you didn't think it was an ending scene. You just thought it was, you've beaten the level. It's actually, you've beaten the game. Alright, again. About half a minute left at this point. I haven't gotten to the end properly, so I don't know whether or not there's going to be enough time. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all this way down this straightaway in enough time. 7:58:59. Yep. Over by a minute, or over by a second, or 1.615 seconds. There. Do it that way. A minute and not quite 2/3. Or a second, 1 and not quite 2/3 of 1 second. I don't know. You guys could wind back and see the numbers if you really wanted to. You could tell what I'm talking about. You could. You're not going to, which is fine. I accept that. Oh, Zachary Dean. Hi, this is not the time to be showing me affection, actually. I am in the middle of attempting a lap. A hot lap. I love you, kitten. You're an adorable cat, but now's not the time. He's like crawling over you, trying to hop on the little FC where I'm sitting. You're like, hey, huh? You know, I'm here. And in one sense, the fact that you can turn the car around on a dime is pretty handy. And that hairpin, this hairpin, it can be a downright treacherous thing. Alright. 50, 51. You guys can see it now. I'm being pessimistic and thinking this isn't going to work. 58. What? It worked! Not by much. By about 0.2 of a second. But I passed with a bronze prize. Do you know what that means, folks? I get to enter my name, and then... IA license acquired! At last! I don't have to do any of these license tests ever again. Ever and more. Never. No, not none, never. I could now. I mean, let's look at them. What are the A international things that I can do? I can enter the World Cup. I can come over here to the Tune Car Championship, or I can enter some of these Enduros. I'm not going to enter these Enduros right now, because A, it's super late, and B, Enduros? I don't know. Are you guys ready for anything that long and boring and complicated and endless? I don't know, folks. But one thing's for damn sure. I am going to save the game. Saving the game. You know what? Doesn't even matter if my recording is completely screwed up now. I'm saving this game, overwriting my existing data, and I'll just tell you about how it went. I'll just tell you, man, I spent forever doing license tests. And you know what? They're done. No more. Bam! Drop the microphone on you. That's what I'll do. Yeah. But I think with that, I'm going to have to take a step back from the old Gran Turismoing for a little while. So yeah, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture. This has been Let's Play Gran Turismo. When we come back next time, I think it's probably time to try and figure out some of these international A-class races. So yeah, see you then, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.